Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would sit down and just have a little chat with you guys about what I'm currently reading, and I'm currently reading Black Coffee by Agatha Christie. And I love Agatha Christie. I have been really enjoying this book. I'm about 30% done with it. I think I'm on chapter 4, and I'm actually reading it on my Kindle, but I do have the paperback edition here so I could like note it up and take notes and kind of dissect the story, because it is a mystery, so I get to see, okay, this happened here, like little things like that I'm trying to pay attention to, but I don't know if I'm doing so great. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about my predictions about what is happening, who I think killed the main character, who is Sir Claude Amory. I think his name is, it's Amory, Amory. So Sir Claude got murdered by Black Coffee, as the title suggests, and it's all about finding out who did it. So that is all that I'm going to be talking about today. I think I'm just going to be talking about where I am right now and up to the point that I am been. But if you guys don't want to be spoiled for anything, like I haven't gotten to the end or anything like that, but if you don't want to be spoiled at all for what's happening in the book, please go ahead and click off this video and go check out another one of my videos, because I have a bunch of bookish content for you guys to watch. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so basically Hercule Poirot, I can never say his name. I'm sorry, it's like a French name. He's French, he's a detective, he's very famous, but Hercule, I think that's how they pronounce it, but it looks like Hercule. I don't know, I'm gonna say Hercule in this video, but anyway, he is a famous detective if you guys are familiar with any of his stories, and he has been called in by Sir Claude because Sir Claude has they're working on basically the atomic bomb, and he is worried somebody's going to take the recipe for that, and he's gonna get, I think he was fearing for his life. Or maybe he just wanted to figure out who wanted it or who wanted to betray him or whatever, and that's why he called Hercule in for the case. But he ends up dying by drinking black coffee. And so let's get up to speed. I think, so in this, they find a box of medications because one of the characters is having some personal trouble, and they were like, you need a drink. Actually, let's go get some meds. And they were talking all about the poisons in this little thing. And the character, who is Lucia is the character who kind of went off and was in the study because she has some personal issues, and she's the one who they were talking about the alcohol and drugs, and so she takes an interest to the drugs. And basically what's happening in her life is that, I think, or at least the story is pointing to her being in love with another man other than her husband, and we all know how that goes. So there's like a part in the book where she actually like slips a couple of these poison pills, and the poison pills, basically how they work is you fall into sleep and you die, and it's very peaceful. And so she takes a few of these pills, and she slips one into her coffee cup. And so I'm thinking she wants to commit suicide, or I was thinking, oh, maybe she's going to kill somebody or something. And so everyone's in the room, everyone's drinking coffee, and then they want to send one of the coffee cups into essentially her father-in-law's office, just so, you know, he can have some coffee. And so the butler, I think, or actually it's Raynor, who takes her cup that has the poison in it, and she's like, oh, no, I'm so sorry, that is my cup, because she has put poison in that cup, because I think she wanted to commit suicide. Dramatic. But anyway, but then it says, Raynor, turning his back to Lucia, the secretary took some tablets from his pocket and dropped them into the cup he was holding. So that basically point blank tells me he poisoned Sir Claude's coffee. Does it not? Granted, it could be like medication or anything, but then the coffee gets taken from him because he gets like sidetracked, and he's very reluctant to give that coffee away because presumably like it's poisoned. So I'm very interested because I'm like, she wouldn't just give away the answer within the first 100 pages, would she? Like, maybe I just haven't noticed it in the past, but like that's pretty blatant. Usually it's like somebody off like in, like usually you don't see it on the page. So it got me thinking, and then once Sir Claude dies, Lucia, I think that she thinks she poisoned him on accident. I think that she thought she got cups mixed up, and it's all her fault. And so we see her come back in and dump the cup, and she's acting very suspicious to Hercule. So I'm interested. I'm interested to see where this goes. I have my bets on Raynor just because of what was said, but I don't know, because it could completely go to a different character, and I'll have to explain all that when I'm finished with the book, see if my prediction was correct, see if it wasn't. But Agatha Christie always pulls one out of the hat and does something you won't expect. So I'm sure that she has that in store for me in this book, but I thought that I would sit down and kind of talk to you guys about it, have a little reading chat, and I hope that you guys had a good holiday, and I'll see you guys in the next one.